What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in Forza Horizon 2 taking a look at the brand new Porsche 918 Spyder in the Porsche expansion pack for Forza Horizon 2. Now, this thing, I've got it basically fully built, and I didn't really want to go over the build because it's extremely simple. Really, all you have to do is go in and max it out, and I've got some upgraded HRE wheels on it. I didn't make the wheels themselves any bigger diameter-wise, but I did increase the tire sizes. I believe we're running a 285 on the front and a 355 in the rear. And this thing, I'm just going to go ahead and, well, first I'm going to demonstrate the sound to you guys because it sounds absolutely crazy. But then I'm going to demonstrate to you why I think it is one of the best, if not the best, handling cars in Forza Horizon 2 to date. So I will go ahead and give you guys a sound clip real quick. And just before we get going, the interior also looks really, really cool. It's got a really nice interior. I love the kind of like the neon greenish yellow touches that flow throughout the car on the steering wheel, across the top of the dash. It just looks really, really, really good. Now, let's go ahead and do a launch, and I'll show you guys what this thing can do. It's pretty insane, guys. It's crazy. The launch is over and done with immediately. Like, absolutely immediately. And this thing is... oh, dear God. Okay, let's get that under control. But it's so crazy because it's all-wheel drive, yet it handles a lot like a rear-wheel drive car. You've got the corner entry of a rear-wheel drive car, but the corner exit of an all-wheel drive car, if that makes sense. And, again, the amount of grip that you have is absolutely off the charts. And I'm sure that upgrading the tires... by a couple of sizes definitely helped with that, but at the same time, this thing, like, you can just throw it into corners and then power it out. There's no waiting, there's no question of whether or not you're going to be able to get through that corner. You can just get on full power mid-corner and you're fine. You're good to go. But yeah, the nice thing about it is the fact that you don't get that crazy understeer that you normally get with these all-wheel drive supercars and hypercars. And I'm just going to go ahead and whip around one more time and attack that section again, just so I can show you guys why, number one, actually, why this is one of my favorite sections in the game, as far as sections of road, and also why it's pretty much the perfect section for this car. It almost feels like it was made for this car, because you throw this thing into a corner, get on the power, and it just pulls you right through. It just pulls you right through with such insane speed that you almost have to kind of take a step back and really think about the rate of speed at which you're taking these corners. You kind of have to almost readjust your brain to kind of cope with the amount of speed you're carrying, because it just goes. It just absolutely goes wherever you want as well. If you want to take the corner wide, take it wide. If you want to take the corner right on the inside line the whole time and not worry about the apex, you can do that too. Obviously, the fastest way through the corner is still going to be the traditional way, but still, it pretty much adapts to exactly how you want to drive. Oh God, oh God. And if you screw up like that and you start understeering, back out of the throttle just a little bit, let the back end come around, and then power yourself right out of it again. It's very, very smooth, very simple car to drive, and the nice thing about it is, it's not out to attack you. It's not out to get you in any way. It just wants to go. It just wants to make sure that you put down the best possible lap time possible, get the best possible finish you can, and it will help you in any way it possibly can to get to that. It's not a car that's going to fight with you. It's not a car that's going to try and make you do a ton of extra work. I mean, sure, you have to work with this car. You have to make sure you know what you're doing, but at the same time, you're not having to fight it at all, and that's what I love about this thing, man. There's no, you know what, we'll just keep going straight. Yeah, there's no crazy handling characteristics that'll catch you off guard. It's not that kind of car. Except for like that when you screw up. Except for like that when you screw up, and it pulls you right back around again. And did I mention the sound? The sound is tremendous. Now, in low-speed corners, it does have a little bit of understeer. I can see why that would be a thing with this car. I can see why they would kind of program it into it. Just basically build it into the setup. It's not something you program. I mean, sure, if you're turn 10 and you're programming the handling, then maybe. But if you're at Porsche, no. Now, Well, actually, I take that back. If you're programming the stability control systems, then yes. And the thing is, too, it will get the tail out, and it will slide. That's the thing. If you ask this thing the question, will it drift? Yes, it absolutely will. It will go sideways at whenever you want it to. I wouldn't say just like a rear-wheel drive car, but close enough. That's the thing. It's got the all-wheel drive grip, and you gotta use it, but it's got the all-wheel drive grip, and it's also got the rotation of a rear-drive car, and that is an extremely rare thing to find, especially in a hypercar. Generally, they're set up for pretty much just straight grip and nothing else. Look at the Veyron, for example. That thing is set up for straight grip, and you're not gonna get sliding out of that car unless you rip the e-brake super hard. But this thing, it will rotate for you. Let me see if I can get it to do it real quick. Yeah, I mean, a little flick, and it got the back end out a little bit. I mean, it's very, very progressive, very easy to handle. It came out right there again. Stay on the... Whoa, 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 jeez. See if we have enough room. Yes, we can head back the other way. And not hit the tunnel. I would appreciate that if we didn't do that. I'd really appreciate that. Now, with the upgraded power, I still haven't found the best range at which to launch it. But I'm thinking that the best range to launch this car in would be somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 RPM, somewhere around like 4,500. You know what? Let's try that real quick. Let's see what we can get out of it. It's pretty much flat up here before it goes uphill again. Let's see. Round about 4,000, 4,500 RPM. And go. Minimal wheel spin. It was a pretty good launch. I'll give it that. It wasn't perfect, but it was close. And if you're driving manual with clutch, rev matching is really easy too. Just very, very, very twitchy throttle, and all you have to do is just very lightly touch it, very lightly squeeze it, and you'll get a pretty much perfect rev match every time. Now, if you're using just the standard manual mode where you don't have to worry about the clutch, then that's not really something you're concerned about. But if you're using manual with clutch on a controller especially, then that's kind of a concern, because if you're using a wheel and pedals, it's not quite as much of a concern because you have a lot of clutch feel and you can tell when you're letting it out, whereas with the controller it's a little bit more tricky because the clutch is nothing more than just a switch, and it's basically on or off, and you gotta know exactly when it's coming in. Otherwise you're gonna either get unbalanced mid-corner, or hi Miata, or run into a Miata, which I'm thankful that I didn't do. But okay, there we go, power out of it. The traffic, man, I wish I could just be like, hey, you know what? Traffic off on this particular section of road. Not set up an event or anything, but just be like, hey, you know what? Traffic off. That corner entry was terrible. I'll go ahead and tell you guys right now, that was the worst corner entry I've pretty much ever done with this car. That was sad. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves. Redeemed ourselves a little bit. It was kind of a wide entry, but still. I mean, gear down, get on the power mid-corner, and just power out of it again. Just seriously, power out of it again. You are good to go. And you know what? We're actually going to keep heading this way so we can try out some other roads with this car. Now, let me try and drive it a little bit from third person. I know I'm not as good in third person as I am in first, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Let's see if we can... Whoa, God, keep it near the... Oh, there we go. Near the inside. It's so easy to manage this car, in especially mid-corner. I can't get over how easy it is for something over 1,000 horsepower now. I mean, sure, it doesn't come stock with 1,000, but after the full build, yeah, it does put it up there. And you know what? It's quite a car. It really is quite a car. You're missing out if you don't have one of these in your garage. You really are. This thing is quite a package for a hypercar. And that sound is absolutely ridiculous. Whoa, 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 whoa. Garbage bin. I mean, we can take out a garbage bin or two. It's all good. It's good to go. Not gonna cut the grass. Yes. Let's take that corner properly. Properly sideways, that is, but still properly. Let's see. Let's try and cut across the roundabout. Ooh, what's up? Oh, my God. Yeah, that didn't go well. And e-brake it. Oh yeah, this thing will get the tail end out if you want it to, for sure. It had absolutely no resistance to that. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. That was quite fun. To the inside. I mean, inside of the corner, power out. It's easy. It's, oh man, this next corner coming up, this high-speed corner. Let's see what we can manage. It's pretty smooth. I mean, new personal best right there. I mean, it's pretty dang smooth. See what we can get speed-wise on this straightaway here. Come on. Into 7th gear. Come on, 225. 226. No! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna rewind because I'm not gonna tolerate a traffic car pulling out in front of me as I'm doing a top speed run! Or a tree. Yeah, you know, I mean, it just kind of walked right there. Wasn't there before. No, not at all. Staying in the throttle. That's 227, 228, 229, 230. Come on! No, it didn't want to give it to me. It didn't want to give me 230. It would not give me 230. I'm sure it would do a lot more than that, but dude, I mean, well, I don't know about a lot more. I would say it's probably good for about 235. I would say you're probably not going to be pushing this car into the 240 range unless you were to do something that slightly you're not supposed to do. I won't go into any detail with that, but I'm sure you could probably get it up to around 235 if you had a long enough straightaway. But 229 is still quick. It's still quite quick. Oh, that's not gone well. Terrible corner entry, too, on my part. I can't believe that was a personal best. Oh, God. Wow, that was close. Just, I mean, lift off the throttle and then just modulate mid-corner. God, you get into a rhythm with this car so much. And it's got the power to back it up, too. It's a lovely car. It really is an awesome car, guys. I love this thing. I genuinely love this thing. I definitely think that if this is not in your garage, you need one. Like, right now. Like right now, go and get one. Like, turn on your Xbox One and go get one of these cars, like, immediately. But, if you guys enjoyed this video on the Porsche 918 Spyder, then don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I will be doing a LaFerrari P1 and 918 comparison very, very soon. And again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.